pick Misha today. Just listen to what she has to say. It really bothers me to see so many black women running behind the Kings, having kids with the Kings, moving them in their house, having them run your kids, and he is fucking anything and everything with legs. Let's watch. You notice all these pygmies, they all have a certain look. They're young, a lot of the time they're worn out, tired, and I'm sure her high blood pressure and everything else is through the goddamn roof.
You know who it is. Pretty Black Magic in the house.
Look at him. Look at him. Remember I told you about nappy-headed, dark-skinned Tyrone. These dudes are the absolute worst. Dark, ugly, unattractive. He looked like he stinks. He smelled musty, crusty, dusty, and I know he got STDs because he raw dogging all them hoes and come back, lay up with her. I don't understand these pick-me. They allow way too much abuse.
Moment they first locked eyes. Soon after, Kaisha invited Trey to become a father figure to her children.
Oh, there we go. That's what you go wrong at. She got a young baby and a little girl. I don't understand these pick-me hoes. They live with the Kings left and right, be pumping out them babies. I was like, sweetie, how old are you? 21? You got 3 kids, 3 baby daddies? You need to lock that shit up and lock it down. Please don't have any more. Because the only thing you do is make you and your kids suffer.
Shout out to Tevin in the house. Shout out to Spice is Nice in the house. Just doing a little preview of our show. Cheaters was going to be coming up. Obviously, a whole lot of Maury, a whole lot of Cheaters Incorporated. We got everything going on. I want you to check it out. Welcome, New Diamond. New Diamond's in the house. Yeah, yes. Let's keep it going. Here, let's go.
When me and you leave together, he don't do none of that.
Okay.
He don't do none of that.
So I'm gonna stop it right there. Pick Misha. I don't care what you do, what you say. Daquan, he's gonna use you, abuse you. He's gonna stay there to drive your car to get money. She picked this nigga up. If somebody sent me a video of my man doing XYZ, his ass would have been stuck on the job, and when he got to my house, all his shit would have been packed. It would have been outside on the porch.
Well, maybe he feels more comfortable with you, and that he.
No.
So I don't feel sorry for these young girls. They know the deal. They know what it is. They're very desperate. They have poor self-esteem. She need to have her ass in some kind of therapy and some counseling, and she need to hit the motherfucking gym because I can see that fat coming on your body because you done pushed out all them little babies for Tyrone. What can I say? These pick-me's, they stay losing. I don't try to talk to them, you know. I try to advise them every now and then if she's really, really young and if she looks like she might listen. But a lot of times they fight you so hard. You don't know. If you don't want me to have nobody, sweetie, hey, I tell you what. You keep getting used and abused. You keep pumping out them babies. You keep getting all them STDs and staying at the local clinic. STD, abortion, STD, abortion, STD, abortion. Hey, if you like struggle and you like living in poverty and you like barely making it, just keep on being the pick-me. I don't feel sorry for her. She definitely should have chose better. And I'm out. Next!
All right. That was Pretty Black Magic on the ones and twos. New Diamond kicks it out like this. There's nothing that keeps a man from cheating. Big ass, little waist, home cooked meals. They'll cheat on you with microwave hose. Yep. Basically, yeah. And that's why that whole thing and that whole scam about, Kevin Samuels, wow, you got to be fit, feminine, friendly, submissive, and they'll still cheat on you and they'll still treat you bad. And I'm going to show you out straight up receipts and proof tonight. I like to add and welcome Love to Be Me in the house. Sugar Love in the house. New Diamond. Spice is Nice. Kevin is here. Phoenix Soul. Indiana Mom. Larry Wilson. We got everybody up in here. Fiona is here. Mistress Newbie is here. Quita Ward is here, up in the clouds listening in because she's at the, she's doing what she do. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, wait. That's right. Here we go. Boom. Boom.
Hey, Judge.
We're going to go over restraining order shit real quick. Here we go.
Sentences a local man to 10 years in prison for violating a protection order 1,500 times. Now, this case began when Kevin Hemingway was charged with domestic battery on his pregnant girlfriend. The court issued a protection order and ordered him not to have contact with the victim. The Dearborn County prosecutor, Lynn Dedden, says that Hemingway made more than 1,500 calls the very next day. He also
This is proof why men get restraining orders, because they are completely bonkers. They are crazy. Welcome, Feisty Black Tina. Let's go over more crazy men.
also sent texts to try to convince her not to testify against him. The time is being added to a prison term he's already serving on a strangulation charge.
A strangulation charge. Man, look, we're building it up in here. Welcome, Perfect Nails. Perfect Nails breaks it down like this. I used to do all that ish back in the days, and those bandits still didn't choose me. It wasn't until I began to refuse being a pick-me when men actually began to respect me. Bars, right there. New Diamond, they actually treat good women worse, but I hate nerds, good-looking nerds. But I date nerds, good-looking nerds. I hear that. That's where it's at. Nerds are they just want their computers in you. They don't want anybody else. They're too busy doing nerd stuff. You know, that's what's going down. Okay, let's find out this.
Bitch, really, bitch, really, a no contact order? You done went down here and told these folks at the police station you feel like your physical, mental, and financial well-being was being threatened. Bitch, I did not threaten you. All I said was, damn.
Okay, he's not doing a good job convincing me that he didn't threaten nobody when he's already said the B word like 4 times.
You fine. I get you pregnant. Now I can't come within 100 feet of you, your house, or your workplace. Some bullshit, man. Who raised these bitches? Okay, guys, I want you to tell you to get your snacks and get your tea right now. Because
I'm going to do the same. Get your snacks and get your tea right now. I'm telling you. In fact, yeah. Hurry up, get your snacks. I'll give you a second. Get your snacks. Get your tea. Here we go.
right here is busting on TikTok. It has 200,000 likes, 1.2 million views. So you already know this about the So this guy right here, he calls himself I'm the new who? He says I'm a real man, so deal with it. Which is crazy because of what I'm about to show you. Now I'm in the comments, right? A lot of women saw this and they was like, she's so real for this. Smart woman. Y'all see the aggression. She saved her own life. I love that for her. Now I'm not the best at reading energies, but the women here, they saw something here. Now some women on here said, if you tell a woman that you're going to put a baby in her, that can be considered a threat. And it's worth putting a restraining order on you. Which personally, I think that's kind of wild. I don't think that's a threat unless he was like, I'm going to trap you or something. I don't know. I'm not a woman, so maybe there's something I don't understand. But then I read this comment. It says, not me pausing to read the paperwork. So I'm like, what does she mean, pause and read the paperwork? So I screenshot it. At first, it's in reverse, so I flip it. And if you look up here, it says, domestic violence, no contact order. Which means there was some kind of like altercation between him and some woman, more than just, I'm going to get you pregnant. Now, this matters because there's two types, a civil no contact and a domestic violence no contact. Getting the domestic one is not a simple process.
So I just want to stop it for a second about the I'm going to get you pregnant part. Notice that that's how the man opened up. He didn't say, I'm going to treat you good, or I'm going to be the man of your life, or anything romantic like that. He said, I'm going to get you pregnant.
Okay, in order to meet the statute to get a 50B, you have to show that there was harassing and stalking behavior, and it has to be more than one time. Or you can show a threat of physical harm or actual physical harm.
And it can't be just for a random person. It has to either be like a family member, your wife or husband, a girlfriend or boyfriend that you've been like sexually intimate with, or romantic, or someone you've lived with. Which means if his restraining order is real, that would mean he did more than just say, I'm gonna put a baby in you. He's been harassing her or stalking her more than one time, and she had proof. So when everybody saw this, they're like, for him to hold this energy like this is crazy. Now,
yeah, let me pause it. Mr. Snoopy says this. That's all I wanted to date was nerds. I was pressured to date jocks and community peens because if I didn't, I would have to fight their family. SMH, what? Wow. See, you did the right thing. Stay away from the jocks and really, quite honestly, jocks and community peen are really the same thing. Let's face it. Let's keep going.
I heard it was blowing up on Twitter. Now, guys, I do have a Twitter. I just don't be on there because I don't quite really get it. Nothing really be happening on here. Oh, what? Y'all be saying stuff to me. New fan here. I just found your YouTube. I've been watching your videos for hours. Hours, bro? Hours is crazy. Anyway, I see this, right? But the post is now unavailable for some reason. And there's 2.8 million views on this, so it was cracking. So I go in the comments. I literally got denied a restraining order on someone who abused me for years and still threatened me to this day. No way a single line got papers. Am I the only one who didn't have a hard time getting a restraining order? Wow, everyone's saying something different. Okay, so guys, I went back to a
pause it right there. Los Angeles has a lot of fine pookies, says New Diamond. Broke and busted. Waiting on a pick me or Becky. Preferably Becky. Boom.
Channel to see if he responded to anything on Twitter or anything on here, anybody's comments. I went through his videos and he ain't responding to nobody. He just keeps posting like these kind of motivational videos. Now, before I show you this next thing, remember, guys, we don't know him or the woman.
Oh, yeah, the guy who was saying the B word 4 or 5 times. He's a motivational speaker for women. Yes, you heard it.
And we don't know what went down. It is possible that this woman,
welcome, why is seeking knowledge,
could be misusing the restraining order. But that didn't stop everybody on Twitter.
Welcome, LW, Academy Hub for Women.
Because they staying up on this. Look at the ratio. And for my people on Facebook, ratio, you'll notice how there's more comments than likes. That means people are commenting and don't like what the fuck you did. He made this video called Know Your Worth.
Everybody not going to see your value. Everybody not even going to understand what it is you bring to the table. But you don't even have to worry about that. You just need to make sure you're not the person who don't see your own value. Keep everybody else out of your life. Because people who don't understand your worth won't treat you like the person you truly are.
That woman who got the no contact order against you knew her value and her worth. Oh my God! My man, what you bring to the table is a no contact order? Yo, stop!
Oh man, that was they throwing it in. What you bring to the table is a no contact order. Why seeking knowledge? Welcome to the chat. Welcome LW Academy Hub for Women. We about to keep this going. It's good seeing everybody. Let's keep the party static. Queen Award in the house. Sugar Love in the house. Here we go.
He knows her worth. They're tripping any comments, bro. He posted a video called Find a Good Man.
Listen here, baby girl. A man can only give you knowledge or dick. And if you're a real good man, he can give you both. If he can't give you both of those, he gonna give you problems. Run.
This is exactly what she did with the restraining order. Oh my God, Lamayo. He's ignoring these comments, right? This motherfucker is absolutely
man.
Oh my God. He posted another video called Fatal Attraction.
So you heard that saying, right? Where if you don't learn your lesson, then you'll keep running into the same soul in different bodies. I don't think I've been learning my lesson.
Oh?
Because I'm always a woman's first good man. The first one to treat her right. And I'm trying to figure out.
And that's just the funny part. It's like stalkers don't even know when they stalking. You know, they don't. Restraining order recipients, they don't even know what they did. Some of them are in such delusion, they don't even know what they did wrong. They think calling somebody 50 times a day is okay.
If my lesson is to stop treating these women right, or to stop allowing myself to be a woman's first good man. Because when in these relationships, it's easy to end up damaged, broken, destroyed because they just simply don't know how to treat me. They don't know how to
Phoenix Soul breaks it down like this. He's a baby Derek Jackson. Exactly.
literally have a relationship. They don't know what it means to accept and give love. They don't even know how to receive love properly. And it be psyching me out sometimes because I be seeing women out here online talking about, oh, I give my man affirmation and I talk to him like this, or when I get a husband, I'm gonna speak to him like this. And it seems like I don't run into those type of women. Or if I do run into them type of women, they're not there yet. And then after leaving me, they become that type of woman. And it's almost like, do I get mine, or do I just keep making women better for other men? Like, what is?
Oh God.
Hey girl, are you Rosa Parks? Because I'm trying to hit it from the back.
You can call me Dr. King, because I had a dream about you.
Yo, babe, call me Joe Biden, because I love the way you smell.
Hey girl, are you Twin Towers? Something about to go down on your ass.
Are you George Floyd? Because I can't breathe without you.
Creepy.
I'm gonna call you 9/11, because I'd never forget you.
Is your name Hiroshima? Because you're the bomb.
3, 2, 1. Flow is
Oh
on.
man, we're going in here. Here we go. Another one about restraint. Oh, okay.
Welcome to the Flow Show. All right, guys, man. People do damage, and man, it's like a big ass high school, man. It's to the point where you have to start getting restraining orders. I'm really thinking about it, man.
Welcome Hibiscus. Welcome New Diamond. Welcome Phoenix. Welcome Tevin. Welcome Why is Seeking Knowledge. Let's keep it rolling.
People gotta learn how to move on with their lives. People are really obsessed. You're not going to get what I have. Stop driving around looking for me. Woman, Flow's out. Run it.
Man, we're just getting warmed up here because we got a lot to talk about. Let me what's going on with the next one? What is going on with the next one? Let me go here. Okay.
What's good, MABW team? What's going on today, MABW fam? I'm back today with another video. And today's topic, guys, do you think you should ever get back with a woman who called the cops on you or put a restraining order on you?
Oh, please. Oh, man. It gets. Oh, man. Let me tell you something. Okay, the whole point of my restraining order intro is, ladies, dudes is crazy. Dudes are crazy out there. Now, let's go into what Princella's going to tell us about 5 red flags you should look for in a dude. Here we go.
Welcome to a new episode of Adrenaline Rush, and I'm your host, Princella the Queen Maker. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and that notification
What is up with the pod?
bell. That way you'll never miss an upload. Today, I'm going to be teaching you 5 ways to spot a narcissist before you become their next victim. Stay tuned.
Oh, she jamming right there. Let me fast forward it though. Here we go.
Narcissist, I've got to tell you about.
You have to go to her channel for the beat.
My book, The 5 Components of Love, and The Game, 41 Shades of Men, The Pursuit to Subdue and Use You. If you understand the 5 components of love, that there are 5 elements that make up the entire concept of love. And what you'll find out when you understand that is that men are not even capable of love. That leaves you to ask, why are they pursuing you to begin with? And that's where The Game, 41 Shades of Men, The Pursuit to Subdue and Use You comes in.
The LW breaks it down like this. The only men who would go back after being given a restraining order are the ones who earned it.
There are 41 different reasons that a man is pursuing you to use you. And since you know that, now we can show you how to take the blinders off of these narcissists that come to you. The number 5 thing that you would need to do to spot a narcissist is pay attention to the conversation that they're having with you. All right. Notice if he dominates the conversation, because if he dominates the conversation, that means it's all focused on him. And narcissists are very, very, very ego driven, and they only care about themselves. So when they dominate a conversation, make sure you take note of that. Number 4, make sure that you evaluate their reactions to boundaries. Narcissists hate boundaries, and what they like to do is push them at any opportunity that they get. So set small boundaries and just watch to see how he reacts to them over time, because people like to wear a mask, specifically narcissists, and it takes a little time to uncover a person who is intentionally trying to hide their true selves.
And let me pause it right there for a minute. This is an important point right here, because you know the theory or the talking point where you should have chose better. Narcissists are pretty good at hiding their narcissism from naive, non-knowing narcissist people. So that's the problem, is that, and most people who said you should have chose better, I guarantee you most of them are narcissists. Yes, they are.
So over the course of a few times, specifically 90 days, set boundaries. Even if it's the time of day that you prefer not to be called. Let's see how often that person violates the boundary and see how they respond when you bring it to their attention. Even if you bring it to their attention and they don't blow up like a lot of narcissists do, they'll just ignore the boundary and continue to pursue. All right. So make sure you take note of that. Number 3, ask questions about their previous relationship and what went wrong. It's important that you do this because narcissists do not like to take accountability for anything. So when a narcissist speaks about their previous relationship, you'll notice that it's all the other person's fault. And that
we've seen that before. We've seen it before.
Person did nothing wrong. So make sure that you continue to drill on that to see how he paints himself as the victim, because narcissists love to play the victim. Number 2, make sure you check their social media. You want to make sure when you're checking their social media, you also look at the people who are responding in the comments to some of their videos or their posts, because it will tell you a lot about the person that they're following.
True. I need to break it down. New Diamond, you cracking me up. Y'all got some jokes over here. Phoenix, he wants me to come over and watch football with me. I hate football. I can't sit there with men watching people run back and forth, touching booties for 5 hours and get emotional. I hear that.
Does what they're saying about themselves to you line up with what you see on their social media? If a person is lying to someone else, they'll definitely lie to you. All right. So you want to take that into consideration, because at the end of the day, it's about protecting yourself. And number 1, which is the most important, trust your instincts. We are all animal based, and we live in a world full of sharks and predators. And these instincts, as a woman, for you, it is there to protect you. So if you get a gut feeling, do not allow somebody to talk you out of it, and do not share it with anyone else. Just take heed and trust yourself and cut the cord if there is an alarm telling you that you need to. So let's recap the 5 ways to spot a narcissist.
All right, this is going good. Indiana Mom brings it down like this. It usually takes 3 to 6 months for a narc to show their true colors. Absolutely that. Faking a whole personality is a mental strain, and it can't remain successful for long periods of time without slipping into their truth. Bars.
Number 5, pay attention to the conversation. Number 4, evaluate their reactions to boundaries. Number 3, ask them questions about their previous relationships. Number 2, check that social media. And number 1, trust your instincts. It's been Princella the Queen Maker. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. See you on the next episode.
Okay.
About this, you talk about this snow bunny crisis a lot, man. And you talk about the
snow bunny crisis. Here we go.
I read somewhere, well, I viewed somewhere where you talk about the black man, when he gets in an interracial situation, he is only getting the leftovers of a white man. Can you speak in depth about this, man? I know you talked about it during the whole Yume Udoka situation. Can you give our viewers a description, man, of this?
Well, here's the thing. I don't have anything against anybody.
Mm-hmm.
No white woman, no yellow woman, no brown woman, no red woman. But if we're going to save ourselves, we got to build strong all-black families.
Mm-hmm.
Strong all-black families. That's a black man and a black woman. There's no way getting around it. If you care about the future of the black community, you want to build a black family. That's it. Now, when we get to the economics of marriage, because marriage is fundamentally a financial institution, it's a business arrangement.
Mm-hmm.
Women live longer than men on average. So if I die and I marry a white woman, she gets all of my wealth, my estate. I just gave white people billions of dollars from black people.
Mm-hmm.
How can we afford to take from ourselves and give to people who have already stolen enough? Take Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe Bryant was assassinated, and Vanessa Bryant, a Latino, inherited.
You said he was assassinated?
Yes, Kobe was assassinated.
These Pam Pookie, Dr. Umar, well, too late as far as the black people. Oh, man.
Latino inherits all of his wealth, and she hasn't done nothing for a black community yet. Marvelous Marvin Hagler died of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
His white wife inherited his estate. I'm not aware of anything she's done. Tiger Woods was divorced by his first white wife. She took $1 billion. She ain't done nothing for no black community. We are literally hemorrhaging billions of dollars to white women. Monies that can be building schools, jobs, monies that can be solving some of our problems, and we just giving it away simply to have access to the pale vagina. That doesn't make it.
I can't believe it. I can't. Oh man, I just wanted to play. This. Believe it or not, that was for more comedy than anything. You know, that was for more comedy. Let me see what else I got going on here. Okay, but no. The point was, it said broken men. The men are broken. Yes, men are broken. So what can we do about it? Therapy is pretty much the only option. Because if you're a broken man, I mean, basically you're usually way too far for, to not need help from somebody else. Yeah. Let me break it down like this. Okay. So we're going to start diving into this Cassie thing for a second, but it's going to be very and moderately short. Welcome, Brina. Brina, it's good seeing you. The reason why it's going to be short is because we're going to be focusing more on Diddy himself. And the reason why is because we need to show you that there are plenty of Diddys out there. Just like there are plenty of Dariuses, there are plenty of Diddys. Not only are there plenty of Diddys, okay? We got plenty of R. Kellys out there, okay? Carl Thomases out there, okay? Lot going on. Here we go.
Yo, I was not expecting this to hit my 2020.
This is the Bourbon Bougie in the house. Don't forget to like and subscribe. 'cause her channel is all the way live. It's all the way live. Tell the people.
23 bingo card, yet here we are. Cassie files a $30 million lawsuit against Diddy, accuses him of rape and repeated physical abuse throughout their relationship. As someone said right here, that NDA must have expired. Documents state Kid Cudi backs Cassie's claims of Diddy being jealous of them dating back in 2012. Diddy allegedly said he was going to blow up Cudi's car. For the whole story, let's get into what the New York Times was said. It says, in the suit, the singer says Mr. Combs, known as Puff Daddy or Diddy, subjected her to a pattern of control and abuse over about a decade. Mr. Combs vehemently denied the allegation.
Now, this dude right here, he turned out to be one freaking monster, and from the very beginning, too. I don't know what it is about the hip hop culture, but it brings out the worst men. If you were to line up some of the most popular and successful hip hop artists, the majority of them would be monsters. It's painfully amazing and accurate.
Sean Combs, the producer and music mogul who has been one of the most famous names in hip hop for decades, was sued in federal court, y'all, on Thursday by Cassie, an R&B singer who once signed to his label, who accused Mr. Combs of rape and repeated physical abuse over about a decade. In the suit filed in federal district court in Manhattan, Cassie, whose real name is Cassandra Ventura, and who had long been Mr. Combs' romantic partner, says that not long after she met him in 2005, when she was 19, he began a pattern of control and abuse that included plying her with drugs, beating her, and forcing her to have sex with a succession of male prostitutes while he filmed the encounters.
That is horrible. That's just simply disgusting.
Wow, this is explosive. In 2018, the suit says near the end of their relationship, Mr. Combs forced his way into her home and raped. After years in silence and darkness, I am finally ready to tell my story and to speak up on behalf of myself.
It shows you how many men, because remember now, like I said, there's plenty of Diddies out there, sexually ambiguous, lack empathy, extremely narcissistic, and really very much so a restraining order recipient, or should be.
And for the benefit of other women who face violence.
I shouldn't say recipient because I don't know if he received one else, but contestant. He's a restraining order contestant. He should have got one, but let's just call him a contestant because he probably didn't get it yet.
And abuse in their relationships. In a response, a lawyer for Mr. Combs, Ben Brafman, says Mr. Combs vehemently denies these offensive and outrageous allegations. For the past 6 months, Mr. Combs has been subjected to Ms. Ventura's persistent demand of $30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship, which was unequivocally rejected as blatant blackmail. Despite withdrawing her initial threat, Ms. Ventura has now resorted to filing a lawsuit riddled with baseless and outrageous.
Phoenix Soul breaks it down as Queen Maker calls them super predators. And basically that's pretty accurate.
Lies aiming to tarnish Mr. Combs' reputation and seeking a payday. But is it real?
Remember now, listen to this close now, because, oh man, we're talking about Puffy. We're getting into Puffy tonight.
Really tarnishing his reputation. His reputation is not that great considering all of the artists and everything that have gone down to never be seen again under Mr. Combs. Douglas Wigder, a lawyer from Ms. Ventura, said the parties had spoken before the suit was filed. Mr. Combs offered Ms. Ventura 8 figures to silence her and prevent the filing of this lawsuit. She rejected his efforts. Ms. Ventura is the latest in a series of SA civil suits filed recently against prominent men in the music industry, including Steven Tyler of Aerosmith, the executive L.A. Reid, and Neil Portnow, the former head of the organization
Reid had issues. Wow, I might have to look at that later. Here we go.
behind the Grammys. So skip some down to the bottom. The suit depicts Mr. Combs as a violent person who, beyond repeatedly assaulting Miss Ventura, asked her to carry his pew-pew in her purse. And the suit suggests he was responsible for blowing up the car of a rival suitor. In one incident, the suit says Mr. Combs dangled a friend of Miss Ventura over a 17th floor hotel balcony. In naming additional defendants, the court papers assert that others who worked with Mr. Combs had helped him to control Miss Ventura, at times by threatening her with retribution, like suppressing her music if she did not obey his orders, or by helping to conceal his behavior. The suit, which named Mr. Combs and a number of his associated companies as defendants, seeks unspecified damages. Y'all, please understand that this is going to be explosive, and let's not act like this could not have happened. Like these big, powerful people have not suppressed people and kept them down by using their money control, their power, or whatever. This is going to be explosive. But obviously, we have to let this play out in the courts, and hopefully, we get some answers and it's not just.
Okay, so I'm going to pause it right there. I just wanted to make sure we have a quick overview. Now, this is where it gets kind of weird, folks. Let's start off with Cassie's new husband, by the way.
Pop star.
Yeah, nobody brought this up, did they? Nope. Here we go. Yeah, Cassie's married.
R&B songstress meets bull rider. How did this go down?
We got Cassie at LAX. So she's got her new boyfriend at the airport, and he's so hot. His name is Alex Fine. He rides bulls. He's a bull rider.
Oh, he's got a Rottweiler puppy. So cute.
We talked to them. We were like, how did this all start? And she said,
Okay, basically, yeah, that's him. And he is happy to be with her. He is happy to be with what the manosphere would call a leftover. Yep. I don't know if she's mixed or not, but this breaks a lot of manosphere myths. Number one, I guess she didn't hit the wall that hard because, he's a decent looking guy. Let me see if I can bring up another picture. Where is that at? It's Umar. Yeah, this one.
So it looks like Cassie's husband has a major issue with the fact that Diddy is still in love with Cassie because he is out here claiming that Diddy is on a date.
Wait, did you hear the key word? Did you hear the key word? And he wifed her up quickly. He wifed her up quickly. After she was beat down all the way down to the ground by a man that many black men idolize, finds herself somebody else. It's kind of like it's a huge L for black men right now because it looks like divesting is working out. Now I don't know if obviously Cassie is either mixed or something else, but hey, leaving toxicity is another way of divesting, if you ask me.
Yeah. Well, Diddy is finally responding, and I did not expect his response. Say what? If there's anything that we do know about Diddy, it's that he has commitment issues, and he's the master of stringing women along for years until they get tired and leave him. First, he did it with Kim Porter, and they were together for like 13 years, but he never stepped up to propose. Then he
Kim Porter, who mysteriously passed away, which we will definitely be going over. Okay. He ran through very good women. So it shows you that just anybody, any man from the manosphere would have said, oh, yeah, you got yourself a real one, referring to Diddy, when in reality, he's a freaking monster. He's a freaking monster. He's basically on R. Kelly level monsterism. You know? Here we go. Cyber says this. Have you read her complaint? Diddy is sick. He did more than just beat this woman. Yeah. Oh man. Cyber, I was all in that information. It was crazy. Look, all I know is that if Diddy is supposed to be the role model for black men, then divestors are definitely winning. It's that simple. As a black man, I hate to say it, but when I played sports, you were in the middle of the game and you knew you were down by 2 points, you didn't say you were winning, you said you were losing, and you needed to change that. You either needed to play better, or take your freaking L. That's what it comes down to. So, if there's anybody who was respected among the black community, amongst men at the very least, was Diddy. I don't know if it's true now. Maybe I should say is Diddy, because I really haven't heard a whole lot from the black manosphere about Diddy. There's a lot of surprised look faces and whoa, while they try to find a way to spin it. Most of them just say, oh, he's in a lawsuit. That's it.
He and Cassie were together for about 11 years, and well, he wasn't exactly the best partner to her. He's not. We don't even know if he's even straight. We're gonna dig into that tonight. I would say a best definition for him right now, from what we've seen, is fluid. He gave her money and all that stuff, but he also cheated on her publicly and with several other women often.
So what makes a high value man? I mean, for real. If you are a woman, right, and this man treats you like crap, and you are miserable, and you have to put on makeup because of the hands and feet, then does that man really have value to you? I mean, think about it. Is that really valuable? Cyber Dreams, you nailed it. Her complaint will open up the hip hop skeletons, and there are plenty. There are plenty. I think you would be harder to find a good hip hop man than bad ones. And what I mean is some men that had never put hands on anyone. Because it's left and right. It's left and right. Hibiscus Defo, high value man is a cheater. I guess so. Amongst men, I guess what it is, I think the high value man theory was for men. It wasn't for women. It wasn't supposed to be a measurement for women. Some women might have gotten fooled by it, but hey, that's it. Let's keep it going for it.
At the same time, he even had a long-term side piece, Gina, who he is still kind of.
He dogged her out too. What did he do to her? Let me look on my list here. Hold on one second. stomped. He stomped on her. Told her, get this. Freaking get this. Even the preferences get the same black man. Did you know that he forced her to allegedly get 2 abortions? Why do I bring this up importantly enough? Remember when everybody was getting on Cynthia G about saying aborting black male babies? You know who aborts black male babies the most? Black males. See, they left that shit out. The manosphere doesn't want that's why the manosphere comes after me so hard, because they don't want this kind of shit to get out. It's true. Behind a black woman, there's a black man, good or bad. And 8 times out of 10, I'm not going to say 9, I'm going to say 8 times out of 10, a black woman is getting an abortion is because a black man endorsed it. And you say, well, hey, the black woman had a chance. You know, you hear all the manosphere, BS, right? But the black woman is her womb and everything. Not if dude is putting hands and feet on you. Not if dudes are doing the Diddy on you. Doing the Diddy. I made that up. That's for me. I made that up. Doing the Diddy. Girl, so like when you go out there and you see one of your ladies, out there, got beat up by their dude, just say, oh man, he did the Diddy, huh? He did the Diddy. Yeah. Black men, see, they can try to blame black women for abortions and shit. But just remember, like I said, it's black men who endorse that shit. Some of them are like, you get an abortion or else. And if you haven't seen our Sunday show, you'll see why. You'll see the proof. Cyber breaks it down again. He has multiple victims. Light is being shed on these men in that space. Derulo, don't forget. Oh, we just did Derulo just a few times ago. He's a mess too. Yeah. And it's weird. It's look, Chris Brown, add him to the list. I mean, who is decent? I mean, I'm scared. I'm scared to bring up a name of an artist I like. It's crazy to me. So anyway, so she got hands and feet on her. So now we know that the submissive thing, that's not the excuse. That was bullshit all along. Fit, feminine, friendly, submissive. The dudes are gonna beat. They're gonna do the Diddy. They're gonna do the Diddy anyway. And I think they really do the Diddy harder on the pick-me's and submissive women than they do the the women that stand up for themselves. They're gonna, I'm telling you, Black Dusties are on Twitter supporting. I knew it. Yep. Because they are Diddies. They are Diddies. That's why they're supporting him. They are Diddies. Yeah. Let me keep it going.
Kind of messing around with. Gina kind of assumed that Diddy would upgrade her to girlfriend status after he broke up with Cassie, but that never happened, and she still holds on to the status of the side piece. But hey, at least she's probably his #1 side piece, so I guess that should count for something to her. I don't know what it counts for, but whatever. Anyways, Cassie got tired of Diddy playing her like a fool, and she did the smart thing by breaking things off with him. She returned him to the streets where he belongs, and she moved.
Yeah, that's right. He did belong to the streets. And this is Cassie's new husband. Not just man, husband. And he looks pretty effing happy. Good for him. Good for her. I'm happy for both.
Moved on with her now husband, Alex Fine, who works as a personal trainer. The wild thing about it, though, is that Alex was actually hired by Diddy to be Cassie's personal trainer, but it looks like they were doing a little bit more than training, if you know what I mean. Anywho, Cassie broke up with Diddy in 2018, and she went public with her new relationship with Alex in late 2018. But not long after she broke up with Diddy, he made a post on Instagram where he was kind of begging her to come back to him. He posted a screenshot from Michael Jackson.
So basically, I mean, you wouldn't think a personal trainer would be an upgrade from a billionaire, but if you're not getting, diddied, it's quite the upgrade. It's quite the upgrade.
Jackson song The Lady in My Life and captioned it with, "Anyone sees Cassie this weekend, please tell her to listen to this song 100 times. But Cassie was truly over him and had already moved on with Alex. Then in 2019,
And had a kid and everything. That's so pretty. That's so cute. Look at that. I'm happy for him. Everybody in this picture. I'm happy.
That they were expecting their first child. Then they got married in 2019 after being together for roughly a year. It's crazy that Diddy strung her along for 11 years without...
Yeah, Diddy strung her along for 11 years, put hands and feet on her, SA'd her and everything, treated her like trash. This other guy comes along and wipes her up quickly because he knows quality when he sees it. Diddy does too, but the problem is Diddy treats everybody like trash.
Ever popping the question. Then she got with someone who knew her worth and popped the question in just a year. Goes to show that the right person does not need to wait for a very long time before knowing. But anyways, Cassie now has 2 kids with Alex, and she genuinely looks happy and content. Diddy, on the other hand, looks like he is far from being content because he is obviously still wanting her back.
And that's why, if you really want to know why she did the lawsuit, it's because of that. Because she knew there's a better way than a restraining order to keep people away from you, and that's to sue them. He knows she has a case. He knows she does. $30 million assault case. That's pretty much saying, stay the F away from me. And still give me my money. Yep.
In fact, he recently released a new song that it's all about his relationship with Cassie and how he has moved on and blah, blah, blah. The song is titled Gotta Move On, and it features Bryson Tiller. He sings about how he thought he was important, saying, "I kind of thought if it's important, you would be right here. I just gotta move on, gotta move on." That's just a little part of the song.
Remember now, that's after he basically used her for a punching bag. Cyber says, these men don't love those women. They are simply trophy pieces to show off to other men. These preferences gonna learn. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Perfectly said. Bars. They're more attached to men than they are women.
But I think you can understand it. In case anyone wants to say that the song may be an ordinary song and that people are reading way too much into it and trying to start some new drama, then let me tell you that Diddy himself said the song was about the breakup. He said this in an interview with Carisha Please, and I'm just gonna let you guys...
Exactly. LW breaks it down again. He doesn't want her back. He wants his control back. Bars and a half.
Let's hear him say it himself.
My new single is about that. You know, that's how I got through my last breakup.
Gotta move on.
Gotta move on. You know, hard for me to move on.
Wow,
You know?
why was it so hard?
30 billion for him is pocket change. He should just go ahead and pay and move on. If he really wants to move on, he'll do it. He'll just pay it and move on. Because there's not it's out. And we know it's true. Just pay it and then try to keep yourself out of prison. Because you saw what happened with the R. Kelly, right? After a while, that shit started to hit the wrong court. If you know what I mean. That hit the wrong court. Now he might be up there right beside R. Kelly. That would be weird, wouldn't it? He's done enough damage.
Man. Cause I just didn't want to let her go.
So yeah, the song is
I bet you didn't.
Definitely about Cassie and how Diddy is still trying to get over her. He had 11 years to do the right thing and stop
He
messing
doesn't
around.
have to get over her. He's just mad because she got away. He's just mad because she got away.
And making her look like a
And he knows he'll try to mess things up though, but he knows that she's gone.
fool, but he didn't. And now she has a great life with a man who loves her, and he is out here making an entire song about how he hasn't moved on. He's giving clown activity. But y'all know the funniest thing about this whole thing? Just a couple weeks ago, Diddy's side pieces, Young Miami and Gina Hewen, were out here on these streets trying to lay claim to Diddy. They were both dragging each other and being extra messy because of Diddy. And now he's out here talking about how he still hasn't gotten over his ex. Child, the embarrassment. These girlies need to leave Diddy alone because he's out there making them both look like clowns. No, scratch that. He looked like an entire circle.
Let me tell you, ladies, you don't want any part of this Diddy. None.
But anywho, the song went viral and people started talking about it, and Cassie's husband,
I didn't even hear it. I haven't even heard it yet. So, you know.
Alex, also heard the song and he did not like it at all. So he went to Instagram to throw some very subtle shade at Diddy. He posted this picture of people at the LGBTQ rally holding the letters LOVE. And if you know Diddy, then you also know that he goes by the name of Love. Alex wrote, "Happy
Alex got chops."
Pride to all my LGBTQ plus friends. Attached is a charity that helps people who are in the closet and gotta move on, along with other resources. The fact that he used the picture of the word love and used the words gotta move on makes it more than clear that he was throwing shade at Diddy. Okay, y'all know that I'm gonna say things the way they are, and that's all I'm trying to do here. I get that Alex does not like Diddy making a song about his wife, and it's not hard to see why he would feel uncomfortable about it. But I also don't like the fact that he tried to attack Diddy with his
No, please do. Diddy deserves it. All Diddies deserve it.
Alleged sexuality because it rubs me some type of way. Diddy hasn't been being disrespectful to Cassie or her new family. Sure, I think that it's weird that he's still thinking about her and making songs, and although she has a new family.
That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. Diddy doesn't care about her. You know?
I don't think that it was right for Alex to throw shade at him or attack him the way he did. Frankly, it's kind of giving Will Smith at the Oscars.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
But fans are split on this drama because some are on Alex's side, like this fan that tweeted.
And I am too.
Forget shade. Cassie's husband threw a whole palm tree at Diddy. And this person that said, Diddy dog Cassie and Kim. She found someone who treats her good and really loves her. So if her husband responds to this stupid song, so be it. Diddy is a douchebag. Many fans have also so called Alex out for being unnecessarily messy. Someone said, this man is too petty. You think Diddy broke up with him?
You know what's funny is if he was black, they wouldn't have said that. It would have just been normal black male behavior, right? You know, one guy throwing shade one way, one guy's throwing shade the other way.
him. And another fan commented, his woman slept with closeted gay man for 10 years though, and he still married her. He gotta hold that L. This person spoke facts and tweeted, outing someone is never okay. This is whack on many levels. And I totally agree with this. With that being said, I have to.
I mean, welcome T. Cyber Dreams in the house. New Diamond. The LW's in the house. Hibiscus Dafo is in the house. Perfect Nails is in the house. We're going to have some fun. Here we go.
To admit that Alex saying that Diddy is on the DL is kind of sus. Cassie was with Diddy for a very long time. So if there's one person who's going to have the scoop on the drama with Diddy, it's going to be her. She probably has a scoop on some super juicy drama.
Everybody has a scoop on Diddy being like that. I looked it up, you know, just thinking like, oh, come on. Somebody's saying that Diddy's, you know, G-A-Y. And it's, I looked it up. I typed it in YouTube and there was like 2 pages worth. At least. At least. At least. Let's keep it going.
Drama that we don't even know yet. And honestly, that kind of makes me a teeny tiny little bit jealous. But if Cassie does know about Diddy being on the DL, considering that is true, then I'm pretty sure that they must have let it spill to Alex that Diddy is secretly on the DL. They've been together for like 4 years now, and so Cassie would have spilled all the Diddy tea. Plus, this is not the first time that we have heard.
Why is this even surprised? Because we saw what happened with what's his name? Dwight? Is it Dwight Howard? Dwight Howard? Yeah. I mean, it seems common. Now, you know, it seems common. I think it comes from a lot of black men that maybe had it rough in their younger years. They got that tendency now. I'm not going to say it's a stereotype thing. I'm just saying, you know. So we already know about Cassie's 35-page thing. Here, watch. Let's skip that right there. Let's skip that. Skip that. Here we go. Right. Oh, here we go.
You know what's wild? There are allegedly other victims out here that have spoken years before, and now all of it is resurfacing. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again.
That. This is on Pascal's channel, but we are going to go right to. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, he's talking through that. Okay. So listen.
It was done on Tasha K's show. All right. She resurfaced, she repurposed it,
Let me see if I have Tasha K's in here.
In a recent interview, Gina, the girlfriend of Diddy, has made shocking allegations against him.
Do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Come on.
Gina courageously came forward to share her experiences, claiming that she endured a tumultuous relationship marked by abusive behavior. She recounted distressing incidents of physical violence, recounting one instance where Diddy allegedly mushed her face forcefully, causing her nose to bleed. Gina further disclosed that amidst such moments, in an even more troubling revelation, Gina asserted that she was coerced by Diddy into undergoing 2 abortions, with him reportedly providing her.
Abort black male babies, right? There you go. Let me play it all over again because I'm sure you heard it. So all those people talking smack about Cynthia G, but guess who's the king of abortions?
more troubling revelation. Gina asserted that she was coerced by Diddy into undergoing 2 abortions, with him reportedly providing her with $50,000 on each occasion. These grave allegations emerged.
Abort, blackmail babies. One more time, just for the mix. Here we go. Okay, fellas. There's a difference. This is what I need to get down to. Oya, welcome Oya. Terminadora Negro in the house. This is I need to break down here. If you are going to attack Cynthia G for saying or suggesting and you're going to do, and you did it out of context, by the way, because there was, if you listen to the first 3 minutes before she said that, about how black men don't appreciate black women, treat them like crap, and then when they grow up, they delete black women. You missed all out on that. And that's why she said, well, black women should, abort black male babies. Well, guess what? Guess who does it the most in reality? Black men do. To the point sometimes where black men will delete both the mother and the baby. So before you start debating, arguing, getting mad, throwing smoke towards an analogy that a woman made, why don't you stop the truth of what men are doing? Your fellow friends and possibly yourself. There's a strong possibility you did it yourself. Diddy's doing everything a bandit could do. I'm gonna replace the word bandit with Diddy, though. I think he earned it. I think he earned the right to take the bandit mantle. So you're not going to hear me saying, wow, there's a bunch of bandits running around. I'm not going to say that anymore. And remember, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say, wow, these Diddies out here, they tripping. Look at all these Diddies doing all this damage to the community.
Abortions, with him reportedly providing her with $50,000 on each occasion. These grave allegations emerged in the wake of Cassie's announcement of her pregnancy with her new partner. As of now, Diddy has yet to address these accusations publicly, leaving a cloud of uncertainty and prompting discussions on the responsibilities of public figures in addressing such serious matters.
Remember now, he is a super role model to a lot of men, because I'll tell you one thing. Black men, our main conduit of communication is the hip hop culture. It just is. Diddies and puppies. I like that one. You know what I mean? And so all of our role models, justified or not, are in and around the hip hop culture. I dare you to do this. Make a list of all your favorite hip hop artists that you respect, adore, whatever. Google their name and find out their personal history and get back to me. Tell me one that is positive. So anyway, that was so Gina got hands and feet. Cassie got hands and feet. Kim Porter got worse. Kim Porter got worse. Talk about, if this is what high value men have to offer, this is not good. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Kim knew why he was using the butt plug. Man, Kim probably told all that in her book. You understand? That up and got missing the day she died.
Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, is finally setting the record straight on rumors that Diddy killed his ex-girlfriend, Kim Porter, to stop her from revealing his dark secrets.
A lady breaks it down like this. Diddy, R. Kelly, yep, I got him on the damn list too. Ike Turner, yep, African Bambaataa, father of hip hop. Joe Jackson, money makes them be more of who they are. Bars.
Kim was reportedly writing a tell-all book before she died, and according to Gene, she was planning to dish all the dirt on Diddy. But that's not all. Gene also revealed that Kim was terrified of Diddy because he emotionally and physically harmed her throughout their relationship.
Now, this is very important because we got a pattern going on here. Diddy is diddying people. He is diddying people left and right. He was one violent mofo. I think what they should do is put him in prison and split his money across his victims. Maybe, and in the community too, because the community has been a victim as well. Exactly, T. He's a high value, low value man. We can't really technically say he's a high financial value, low moral value person. That a lot of work needs to be done.
Fans are now saying Kim Porter's case needs to be reopened because the official story of how she died makes no sense at all.
Kim wasn't taking it from her. So my whole thing about it is that
I'm telling you, the thing was that nobody saw Diddy as being capable of doing this, but he did blow up a guy's car and you know, did a lot of diddying. So I would think so.
It was always between those two.
Another day, another allegation against Sean Diddy Combs. Rumors about Diddy being involved in the death of his ex-girlfriend, Kim Porter, are nothing new. However, this story just took another disturbing turn after
Absolutely, Phoenix. She was writing a book.
Diddy's former security, Gene Deal, spilled the tea on Diddy and Kim's toxic relationship. To give you some context, Kimberly Porter was an actress and model who had an on-again, off-again relationship with Diddy for 13 years. Before she met Diddy, Kim was briefly married to singer.
Where's the high value? Where's the high value if you're getting damaged all the time? This is an important point, ladies. I mean, money isn't everything.
Songwriter Al B. Sure, and Al helped Kim move to New York to pursue her modeling career.
But what's funny, I posted something the other day.
Yeah.
Talking about my ex-wife. Yeah, I said it, my ex-wife. Kimberly. Nobody knew because we didn't discuss being married. We didn't discuss it.
In 1991, Kim gave birth to Al's son, Quincy. And though Al and Kim broke up shortly after, they continued to support each other. And Al always spoke highly of Kim.
Yeah, his mom was my first love. Right. When I brought her here from Columbus, Georgia to New York. And we made an amazing young man.
However, while Kim and Al were still dating, Kim caught Diddy's eye and he started plotting how to get close to her. The late Andre Harrell, the founder of Uptown Records, decided to hire Kim as his assistant. And that's when Diddy started courting her. And though Kim initially wasn't interested in Diddy, Kim's friend, Jessica Rosenblum, claimed that Diddy just wouldn't take no for an answer. If he wanted something, he never let go until he got it, Jessica said. Kim and Diddy officially...
Damn, that's a trip. But yeah, that's how they work.
Started dating in 1994, and 4 years later, they welcomed their first child, a son named Christian Casey. However, the same year Christian was born, Kim broke up with Diddy after she learned he started an affair with Jennifer Lopez while she was pregnant with Christian. Diddy and
Damn,
J-Lo
see?
dated.
What does this guy have to offer anybody? I mean, he's not a good, he's not really good to them. He hurts people and possibly deletes people.
Diddy officially started dating in 1994, and 4 years later, they welcomed their first child, a son named Christian Casey. However, the same year Christian was born,
Wow, watch this.
Kim broke up with Diddy after she learned he started an affair with Jennifer Lopez.
He can't. What's the benefit? And at least 50% of the black male population looks up to Diddy right now, at least. What I mean, the thing is that when somebody, this is what you call the black male image. This is taking a big L. We are taking a big L, fellas. A huge L. Not because if Diddy was an isolated incident, it'd be one thing, but he's not. As Cyber said, we're at 4.5. We got some work. We got some improvement to do.
While she was pregnant with Christian. Diddy and J-Lo dated for 2 years before J-Lo dumped him in 2001 after discovering he had been entertaining other women and allegedly other men as well.
Oh! Welcome, Miss RV in the house. Hey, ladies in the house. New Diamonds in the house. LW is in the house. Cyber Dreams is in the house. Let's keep it going.
And unfortunately, Kim decided to give Diddy another chance, and they eventually reconciled. In 2006, Kim and Diddy welcomed 2 more children, twin daughters Delilah Starr and Jessie James.
And no ring. And no freaking ring.
However, their relationship was getting increasingly more toxic, and in 2007, they broke up for the last time. It was later revealed that Kim called it quits with Diddy after she found out he had welcomed a secret love child with his longtime associate, Sarah Chapman.
Dang, this love child stuff is just spreading out everywhere. Who was the other one? Who had a love child? Oh, Cam Newton had a love child. Oh, here we go. I'm not going to say birds of a feather.
But despite all the drama, Kim agreed to co-parent with Diddy, and according to Diddy's ex-girlfriend, Cassie, Kim was an amazing mother. However, staying close
Cyber G, black male homeless population is increasingly rising. Keep it up, ladies.
to Diddy for all those years also meant that Kim knew all of his secrets, and she was reportedly planning to write a tell-all book. But then a tragedy struck. On the morning of November 15th, 2018, Kim was found unresponsive in her LA home, and by the time the paramedics arrived, it was already too late.
Diddy's ex, Kim Porter, is found dead at 47. E! News can confirm that the model and actress who dated Sean Diddy Combs for 13 years was found dead at her home in Los Angeles. Emergency dispatch was reportedly called to Porter's home to treat a patient in cardiac arrest. Although a cause of death has yet to be determined, Kim had reportedly been suffering from pneumonia for several weeks.
Yeah, right. In the house, Nurse Fancy. Big shout out to Nurse Fancy. Miss RV is here. New Diamond, Cyber Dreams. Alexander Brandon, welcome. Let's keep it going.
In a statement, Diddy's rep says, "Sadly, I can confirm the passing of Kim Porter. I ask that you give the families privacy at this time."
According to the official coroner's report, Kim died due to complications of pneumonia, and the coroner concluded that the manner of death was natural. Several witnesses later said that Kim complained of a sore throat the week prior to her death and developed a high fever. However, the part that didn't add up is that the coroner also stated that Kim's doctor had prescribed antibiotics, and by November 14th, Kim's temperature was back to normal and she was feeling fine. There were a lot of inconsistencies in the official story, and considering all the rumors about Diddy and Kim's plan to write a tell-all book, a lot of people started speculating that Kim was murdered. One of these people was Al B. Sure, and he publicly referred to Kim's death as murder and claimed she was running from someone before she died. In July 2020, Al posted a since-deleted video of himself crying and wrote in the caption, "I just found this footage from the morning I learned of Kim Porter's murder and how it ripped the soul from my physical body." Al said he knew for a fact that Kim didn't just check out all of a sudden.
Let me pause it, T. You nailed it. He sure knows how to waste a woman's time. 13 years, 10 years. Yep.
Over pneumonia. And he also claimed that Kim looked perfectly healthy when he saw her at the premiere of Quincy's movie, The Holiday Calendar, shortly before she died. "She was in fantastic health, as well laughing, seeing me and Diddy's mutual exchange at the theater," Al wrote, before adding the hashtag, "Don't let the love songs fool you." Al later deleted this post, claiming that Quincy had reached out asking him to remove it. However, Al refused to take back his words and said he stands firm in his conviction that Kim's sudden passing just doesn't make any sense. But Al refused to be silenced, and in November 2021, he shared a photo of him, Kim, Quincy, and Quincy's ex-girlfriend, Ryan Destiny, writing in the caption, "She sent me this, saying, 'Life imitating art, art imitating life.' Now it all makes sense. She told me other stuff too. She was running. I said, call the FBI." And then added a comment.
Yep. Sometimes it's the only thing you need to do. Don't let that it's the man, why are you calling the man BS, keep you from getting protection. There are a lot of creepy men out here. And unfortunately, a lot of them are in our community as well.
Comment to his post saying, "You would never believe what she went through." Meanwhile, Al also started working on his memoir. But get this, shortly after he shared the Instagram post claiming he told Kim to alert the FBI, Al suffered a sudden medical complication and spent 2 months in a coma. He later revealed that he suffered kidney failure together with other unexplained complications, and doctors told him it didn't look as if he'd make it through with everything going on simultaneously. Following Al's health scare, fans started saying someone needs to investigate why so many people close to Diddy are coming down with these mysterious illnesses.
Right. Exactly.
Industry insider Jaguar Wright added more fuel to these speculations, pointing out that
Pause it. There's a psychic medium that stated that in June 2023 that Kim came to her and said that Diddy's shenanigans would be revealed in 11/15/2023. And wow, guess what?
that almost all the people who started Uptown Records with Diddy are now dead.
Uptown Records started.
Yeah, there is something on that. Yeah.
Started with 5 people. Andre Harrell, I'll Be Sure, Heavy D, and Puffy. And Kim was the longest working employee because she was there from the very beginning. She was Andre's personal assistant. Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only 2 left are Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting?
When asked about Kim's death, Jaguar claimed there was another coroner's report that found toxins in her body, implying that she was poisoned because she was planning to expose Diddy in her tell-all book.
There's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms. And you want to know what they all had in common, though?
Let me see if there is poison that causes heart attacks. Holy shit, there is. Aconitine, or whatever how you say it. Aconitine. Wow. That's deep. That's deep, yo. I thought I might have been so. That's a mess, you know. Aconitine, almost like L-carnitine, but very, very much worse. You know.
the survivors and the late of Uptown Records, they were all writing tell-all books.
And now on top of all this, Diddy's former personal bodyguard, Gene Deal, revealed more shocking details about Kim and Diddy in a recent interview, claiming that Diddy was physically abusive and that Kim was forced to defend herself.
Wow. Okay, so that's 3 women that he's put hands and feet on. 3. I just dropped my pen. Doggone it. Hold on. So that's 3. That's 3. We are at the number 3. We went through so far it's been what? Kim, Gina. We have more. I have more for you, ladies and gentlemen. I have more for you. Diddy has been diddying a lot.
Incident that him and Kim had when she took the corkscrew when they were fighting, you know, and ripped his whole wrist up. That's what helped Puff. That's how Puff got on drugs. You understand? Those painkillers. Because Kim wasn't taking it from him.
But that's not all. Gene also said that Diddy had everyone fooled with his tributes to Kim because when Kim was alive, he was cheating on her with both women and men. And
women and men. I mean, he had no respect for anybody. Your normal Kevin Samuels playbook, in my opinion.
when the interviewer said that Diddy probably regrets treating Kim badly, Gene implied it's more likely that Diddy feels relieved Kim is gone because she knew all of his deepest secrets and was planning to put everything in her book.
Right. It seems like Puffy, when it comes to Kim Porter, it seems like when she was alive, he was probably taking her for granted. And after she passed away, he have a regret, like, man, when she was alive, I should have, been in a full committed relationship with her. It seems like he got a lot of regret when it comes to Kim Porter now. That's what it seems to me. He's living with a lot of regret.
Bro, come on. Stop the bullshit, man. He got you fooled too, huh? You know what I'm saying? Kim know all his deepest secrets. You understand? Kim knew why he was using the butt plug. Man, Kim probably told all that shit in her book. You understand? That
there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxic.
Come on. That is just weird. So it's weird. What I want to see is them to reopen the case. That is just weird.
In her body to prove that she had been poisoned.
It's been years, and people have been digging into Kim's unsolved case, determined to uncover the truth. A secret informant spilled the beans, revealing that.
Let's go on to here. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing that gets me, is that, remember now, we're not just talking about Diddy here. This is part of our culture, this type of behavior. And it needs to change.
We already know.
This is Carl Thomas. I need to turn this up a little bit so you can hear what his mess too.
About our daughter. We need to talk about our daughter. I just need 5 minutes. 5 minutes. You know what you did to me. Wait. You know what I'm writing about. I work at the airport. Oh, yeah. Okay. No, I'm not trying. You know I never do that. That's why I said let's go to the side. The last time I seen you, you said you were coming to Syracuse. You didn't go to your concert. You didn't go to your concert in Syracuse just to avoid me. You told me you was bringing your mother. You told me you was bringing your mother. That's dead wrong. I brought our daughter. Because you stopped our communication. You did that. No. You did that. I have always been amicable, right?
It's called manipulation.
Have I ever been driving?
He's trying to manipulate her.
They
said 30 minutes.
I live here now.
They said 30 minutes.
I live here now. I live here now. I would like for you to have a relationship with your daughter. There's already a court order.
Uh-oh, you don't want to say court order to a Diddy. You don't want to say court order to a Diddy. That was wrong.
Nothing.
Be careful.
I did nothing. That was before she was even born. That was before she was born. What are you talking about? The only thing I did is what you already know I did. I haven't done anything else since I posted that on the internet. That's it. Nothing since then. Hey, I don't know what you're doing. When I haven't done anything. I work at the airport. I just got my background ran. I don't have no court date with you at all. I would not be able to work at the airport with having a background. True. Your daughter, at one time,
Okay, I didn't see a whole lot going on there. Let me move on to the next one. Oh, okay. So we are right. Oh, okay. Here we are.
Diddy's proteges also dominated TV airwaves. But behind the
Yes, this is getting really crazy. Here we go. Come on now. Here we
success
go.
was Diddy's proteges also dominated TV airwaves. But behind the success was a mirage of cultic rituals, gay parties, and other weird things.
Fuss at them, they're not doing enough, they could be doing more. Why don't you have a job?
Fashion icon Kimora Lee was one of the closest friends to Kim Porter. In fact, when she died, he was devastated. The venture capitalist claimed that during their time together, Diddy made Porter perform some gay rituals during their birthdays. For a fact, Gene Deal, the man who was in charge of Diddy's security, also claimed that he witnessed the bizarre happenings more than once. Not long ago, rapper Fabulous also gave some info.
Let me pause it right here. The thing is this is what's going on. This man here diddied so many people. I mean, he basically, I don't know what damaged him, but he damaged others people because he was damaged. That's basically what happened. That's why when you cannot save these people like this. I don't know why. I mean, it must be just money because it must be getting around that the guy's like horrible and shit. You know? It's got to be around. I mean, and it's all over hip hop. Check this one out.
Things are definitely not looking good for Fabulous. There was first reports of him and Emily B, the mother of his two kids, having a physical domestic dispute, but the details were kind of sketchy and we didn't really know like why or how or what was going on. And still, the reports that have come forward give us a little bit more details into the situation, but it still doesn't say what set him off to like want to be punching on her and doing the things like that. But here's what happened according to TMZ. It says, Fabulous flew into such a rage at Emily B, the mother of his two kids, that he punched her 7 times.
Another preference, it looks like.
And also threatened to shoot her as well as her family members, according to law enforcement.
Yeah, and that's just an excellent reputation for hip hop to have. Somebody who wants to shoot. We got one guy who poisons people. We got a guy who also beats people so bad they hide under a car. Who was that? Yeah, by the way, yeah, Diddy did that too. Mesa Hilton, Diddy beat her until she ran and hid under a car. Allegedly. Man, these people, these restraining order Rickies, that Diddy's are crazy. Welcome, Vonda. Vonda, it's good seeing you. Hey, ladies in the house as well. New Diamond is in the house. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I mean, really, after the first right cross, it's like gone. I mean, everybody should have done the J-Lo. When she saw that shit, she was like, I'm out. I'm gone. Enough of that Jenny on the block stuff. I'm out of here. Jenny's off the block. Jenny's out of the block. She divested too. I know she's not black, but she's still divested. She said, I'm out of here. How? Wow. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I could just keep, me and the crew can just keep pointing out these issues in our community and hope that you can avoid them as best as possible.
Okay, well, a video has surfaced and it kind of shows this incident going down. But before I go into that, I'm going to read what else happened so you can kind of.
By the way, I dropped a link just in case somebody wants to come up.
See, I guess, why he was so infuriated. It says, TMZ broke the story. Fabulous surrendered to police Wednesday night and was booked for aggravated assault and terroristic threats. Emily told police things have been heated with the rapper since early March when they had an argument in LA. She claimed he later sent her a text saying he wanted to hit her in the head with a baseball bat and would kill her, but he did not want to go out like that. Emily claims instead Fabulous repeatedly punched her in the face and knocked out her 2 front teeth.
What should be happening in the manosphere is when this came out, which was 5 years ago, by the way. So they can't even say it's just happening right now or it didn't happen before. They needed to exile Fabulous from that. But you want to know something? This is what they support. Kevin Samuels was no angel either. I heard I heard that he diddied his daughter. Threw her face up against a window in a car or something. No, or was it in the kitchen? Wasn't good though. We know that. Oya breaks it down like this. Yeah, wait. New Diamond says J-Lo had a purpose and she got it and bounced. Yep. Listening to a podcast earlier, Oya says, they stated that men get money and then get access to women they couldn't have before money. And they just terrorize them as some type of sick punishment. Yep. Yep.
Emily says she feared for her life, and remember, Fabulous has 2 handguns in their home in Inglewood, New Jersey. So she called her father to remove them before Fab got home. She told cops Fabulous was infuriated when he arrived at the house to find her father and brother there and went to look for his guns. She claimed he stormed out of the house and told her and her family he had a bullet for them. Well, this video.
Did y'all hear that? Name is Fabulous. Sounds like a real nice guy. Diddy's disciples. These guys are just, I get a lot of allegations, dudes be out there saying I'm a black man basher, but all I got to do is play the tape. I don't have to say shit. All I got to do is play the tape. Tape's on. Oh, he's doing this. All I got to do is play the tape. Then you can, I play the tape, then you hit up Google and you find out that we got a problem we need to solve. It's that simple.
That I'm going to show you, it pretty much shows like the aftermath of this all happening. I guess basically, you know, he got to the home. He's like, what the heck? These people are here, you know, and he went for his guns and he seen that the father and the brother had removed the guns. Me being a person who, you know, if you already done punched out her 2 front teeth, I don't blame the dad for taking the guns. Like, this is his daughter. Like, I'm not about to let you shoot and kill my daughter. Like, it's just not going to happen.
And that's where it was going. And that's where it was going. I don't know why if somebody, you think somebody might shoot you, I think it's time that you just disappear.
Anyways, here is the footage.
Y'all hear the little kids screaming? I did.
I mean,
wow. Let me pause that. New Diamond breaks it down like this. Black women are too emotionally involved. I know. Stop emotions. Get that bag, no bag. Keep it pushing. Don't make no Dusty a sandwich either. Okay. And then welcome King Lucifer to the house. J-Lo also divorced her Hispanic husband too. So what's the point? Well, at least she got out a lot. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Anyway, Oya says this. I mean, Indiana Mom says this. Oya, true. They abuse them because they know the preferences are only there for the money and the perks. The preferences don't like them for who they are, and they're angry about it. That's for sure. New Diamond, Funk Empress, bars. Oh yes, says New Diamond, Funk Empress, bars. You foolish. You know, that is true. That is true. Let's keep it going.
Things definitely look intense. She definitely looks afraid for her life. And if you notice,
Vonda says, why stay? Vonda, you read my mind. I mean, if you're scared for your life, it's time to go.
In the video, when he really like started to lunge at her,
If you're scared for your life, you should have been gone. Let's put it that way.
When she started flipping out her phone and trying to record him, and that's when he lunged at her and he's like, you know, don't record me. There's like an
Phoenix Soul says, wow, me too.
Object in his hand. It looks like he may be carrying a knife.
I mean, what's the point of making it as an artist just to do the same stuff you were doing when you were broke and dysfunctional and all this kind of stuff and getting in trouble? I don't know what happened to him, but couldn't have been good.
But I mean, it just definitely looks like an intense situation.
Yeah. When you put money, this King Lucifer, when you put money over self-respect, there's consequences for it. Bars.
The only thing I don't get though is that, you know, I don't understand why she kept like walking up on him like, sis, he knocked out your teeth and you look terrified. Why are you walking up on him? Like, let that man be. Like, your father is a grown ass man and should be able to hold his own. And then your brother is right there also. Like,
they needed to get away from him. Who knows? I mean, he has 2 guns in the house. Who knows where else?
Let them handle this, sis. You already, you know what I'm saying? You already been in a very tumultuous incident that is not, I think is, you know, definitely.
Let me pause that. Phoenix Soul breaks it down like this. J-Lo is a Leo. We don't stay around waiting for you to catch up to the greatness, no matter who you is. I hear that.
Not cool. I don't know what the reason was. I don't know what their argument was in LA that prompted this whole.
You pop that. Indiana Mom says, I'm not even sticking around for a bad argument, much less anything worse. Bars. You got that right, Indiana Mom says Sugar Love. New Diamond, Indiana, right. They both know though. The preference know too. But most preferred thought they were better. Yep.
Thing that she said happened.
Phoenix Soul said, J-Lo, yeah, J-Lo, we don't stay around. And then Sugar Love replied, say it again, Phoenix Soul. So I'm going to say it again. Phoenix Soul said this, J-Lo is a Leo. We don't stay around waiting for you to catch up to greatness, no matter who you is. And then we have Sugar Love saying, say that again, Phoenix. You know, that's what we're talking about up in here, having some unity up in here. Sugar Love, applause from Phoenix Soul. You know, that's how it goes down. Let's keep it going. Miss RV says J-Lo had a brand to protect. That's why she moved around. Yep.
Happened earlier in March, you know, and I don't want to speculate too much into it, but when a man is that mad, and I know that emotions are high, you're not thinking clearly, you're not processing what's happening, but I mean, there's a
That's how he is. That's not if he was mad. He's just, she just probably thought it wasn't going to get so bad, and it got real bad. Vonda breaks it down like this. It doesn't matter with these dudes. You can like them broke or with money and still end up with the same NVM. These dudes are never happy. Bars. Let's keep it going.
They be crying.
Wait, let's get so many good messages in here. I'm an Aquarius. It's hard for me to return a text message. We quietly disappear, never to be seen again until we ignore you in the Target parking lot, like we never met in the first place. Yeah, I got it going on in the chat tonight. Let me read some more of these chats. J-Lo did what the rest did not learn from him and left. Yep. Emily is a pygmy. Yep. And she definitely seems to be. That's from a lady. Tatum from Texas. Welcome. Imagine being a parent trying to protect your daughter from an abuser. Yeah. Then she runs her snaggletooth back to him. Yeah, that's messed up. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what it is. I don't know. But, you know, I know love is hard sometimes. So, let's see. Where is Quita's missing? Okay. Oh, our Miss RV says, Quita, Diddy did go to jail, but remember his artist Shine took the case. Oh, okay, that's right. Took the went down for it, I guess. Man, just like in a gangster, you know, gangster times. He's probably damaged Emily's self-esteem so badly she thinks she can't do any better. Well said, A-Lady. Exactly, Sugar Love. LOL, I hope she knows that getting picked by an abusive man is not a flex. At A-Lady. They got the same black man. That is so true. Shout out to Thin G. That's from Oya. This right here, Phoenix Soul says, I said what I meant. I said what I meant to Ebonics. LMAO. Yeah, I feel you. Vonda, I don't know. I don't think it matters. A man is a man for some women. Yeah, that is true. Good evening, Conscious Mind Love in the house. Good seeing you. Why people pretend as if these women aren't for sale. LOL. King Lucifer. Phoenix Soul. I accidentally ghosted my son after I left him at the Target. He kept texting and I didn't even know, look down until I got halfway home. Aquarius is the go. Oh, man. Okay. That's very true, A-Lady. From Vonda. New Diamond. Puff, I never liked. I bet his nuts and breaths stank. Welcome from Tatum from Texas. Indiana mom, they cracking about you leaving your kid. Hi, Mom. Thank you. This is cool. This is cool. Let's keep it going here. Let's keep it going. This is some good chat going on.
In the background hollering, and then you walking up on him, and it's like you're only making the situation worse because you're agitating him. I'm not like, he was dead wrong for knocking your teeth out for whatever reason. I don't know if she cheated on him. I don't know what the case is. Only reason that I
No, he's just a Diddy. That's what happened. He was just a Diddy. He doesn't need, I mean, I don't know. Let's see who's commenting. Okay, this is Nikki at night. I guess Nikki doesn't know that some men just act like this. They're just like this. If they're lucky, they live a long life, but many don't because they act like this. They walk up to the wrong person and they do this, or they only beat up women. Yeah. They only beat up women. Well, I'm not done yet. You know who else abuses women? Bow wow. Bow wow. Bow wow. Yeah. Watch this. Watch this quality treatment. Look at that. Look at this quality treatment. If that dude wasn't there, who knows what would have happened? Look at what, dude, see? Wow, that's really quality. That's what a way to treat a woman. You know? Hip hop culture.
Speaking of the club, right? I heard you tell a story before about how Puffy, he took you to a club before, and we've seen a whole lot of weird.
Diddy is one celebrity whose sexual alignment has been plagued by endless rumors of doubts, accusations, and counter-accusations.
Basically, this is going to go into that. They think, you know, I mean, really, it doesn't matter. The thing is this, I don't care if he's gay or not, really. What I care about, though, is why he's gay, the reason he's violent as well. Like, did he get damaged in a way that is causing this issue? And is it common enough in the Black community that we should really try to get some bills passed to try to fix these people the best that's possible? I don't think it's possible, but at least, you know, I'm going to throw it out there, you know? King Lucifer breaks it down like this. That dude standing there watching, don't give a damn. No, he doesn't. If Bow Wow wanted to hit her, he was going to be able to hit her. I've seen it happen. It's bro code. That's what that is, King. Bro code. Oh my God. Hey, lady, you mean this woman in the picture? This nasty. That's some R. Kelly stuff. A lady says this chick says Diddy pees on her and she likes it. That's That's dysfunction. That's why I'm saying, you know, I think these men, they, instead of getting their dysfunction fixed, it gets worse the older they get. And if they can get away with it, they'll get away with it. Vonda says this about people like Bow Wow. They love to get all up in your face, spitting, fussing, cussing. Yeah. And they think that's a flex. Man, this is crazy. It's crazy.
Talks about the hip-hop mogul and producer's sexuality have been raging since he first burst onto the scene as part of Bad Boy Entertainment, and it's clocking into 4 decades now. During this time, several high-profile celebrities have come forward, accusing the music executive of either sexually blackmailing and assaulting them or outrightly asking for sexual favors from them. And don't get it twisted, we're talking about men here. So, who are some of the familiar faces Diddy has a case
Let me put that brief part there. I'll get you that. Okay.
from them? And don't get it twisted, we're talking about men. Part of Bad Boy Entertainment, and it's clocking into 4 decades now. During this time, several high-profile celebrities have come forward, accusing the music executive of either sexually blackmailing and assaulting them or outrightly asking for sexual favors from them. And don't get it twisted, we're talking about men here. So, who are some of the familiar faces Diddy has had gay sexual encounters with? Let's find out. The first celebrity victim of Diddy, believe it or not, is the masculine West Coast chat topper Exhibit. When hanging out with Diddy and Cardi Rain Superhead Stephens at a Miami New Year's party, Exhibit described.
Did he hit that? Did he hit that? I mean, my mask will move. King Lucifer says some of these women are willing to participants if you let a man piss on you, and then it's hard for me to have sympathy. Yeah, that is weird. That is weird. Thanks. I thought she was Nikki M because of the glass blocking her face. Yeah. Wow.
An embarrassing situation that happened. During a conversation with Foxhole Radio on Sirius Satellites, Exhibit spilled the beans and shared some intriguing details about Diddy's infatuation with gay bars. The singer of X, real name Alvin Joyner, recalls a day when he unintentionally went to a gay bar in Miami, Florida, with the head of Bad Boy Records. According to Exhibit, the entire gay night occurred on a recent New Year's Eve in South Beach, Florida. It all started at a home party where Exhibit chatted up Superhead, a self-described video vixen whom Combs obviously didn't like.
Puffy calls me outside. He's like, "Hey, man."
That's a trip. So I don't know what do you think Puffy's next move? Well, you know, Puffy's next move is, you know? Black men I don't like CUMMM. Ew, most black men are unhealthy, eat unhealthy, and FK too much. Well, yeah, believe it or not, New Diamond is kind of accurate here because believe it or not, we're the most sexually active men in the United States. I'm not swallowing nothing but my drink. I hear that. As a New Diamond, girl, you why? Phoenix Soul says, fuck actress girl, you funk empress girl, you wild. And I'm here for it. Indiana mom said, thanks. I thought okay, and then a lady says say but excuse me. To Indiana mom's comment, her name is Young Miami. Oh shoot, her. Okay. He paid her about $50K a month to be his girlfriend. Wow. That's crazy. Yep, got on a damn blouse, just like Prince. Phoenix, I've got so many experiences. Vonda breaks it down like this. DJ Torch and Friends, Empower Network, did you see the prediction that the psychic medium named Sloan Bella, who did a reading on Kim Porter? Yeah, that was the weird thing. Somebody else mentioned that as well. She predicted that this was going to happen to Diddy. Yep, and I'm so glad it did. I'm so glad it did. We need, wait, let me go here. We need to go to Sloan Bella and show her some love. Sloan Bella. She said it was going to happen. Or maybe she had somebody told her, you know, hey, look, this is what's going to go down. I looked it up. Diddy paid her $200K a month? That's crazy. That's like a whole house a month in some places. Wow. Wow. Let's play a little bit more here. Here we go. And let's see. One more time.
Chris Brown has made shocking accusations.
I'm only bringing
against
this
Diddy,
up. I'm only bringing up Chris Brown because he's in the same club. He's in the Diddy club.
him for forcing him and others in the industry, and you won't believe what he said about Diddy.
Yeah, we get into the office, so we do the performance. Like, we nervous, but we just do the shit. Boom, all right. He said, yeah.
Diddy has allegedly been involved in some really shady stuff, and this time it does not just involve one famous celeb. Rather, it involves multiple people from the industry. Chris has given some very disturbing details about what has been going on in the industry and how he fell prey to it. What has Diddy been doing with people like Chris? What has Chris revealed about Diddy, and why is it so shocking? Stay tuned to find out what has been going on between Chris and Diddy. Diddy's life and his sexuality have been discussed far more than his career, and there have been so many rumors that it frankly became really hard to tell if those are true or not. And with Chris's recent revelations, it's deeply shocking. While fans,
So it's like look at all these broken men that are leaders in the community. I mean, they are leaders in the community. Red Pill's the same way. If you were to line up 20 Red Pill men, 18 of them had issues. At least half of them have restraining orders. That's weird. That is really weird. Anyway, y'all, it's about that time. If you enjoyed the chat, if you enjoyed the show, click a 1 in the chat. If you think it needs some work, click 2. If it was trash, if I was trash, hit 3. We aim to improve and groove up in here. So be honest. This is DJ Torch. Thank you again for spending a little bit of your Friday night with me. Here we go.
Money work.
Shout out. The kittens.
El mundo quiere dinero.
Mr. Scooby. T. Conscious Love. Miss RV.
Se arregla con dinero.
Indiana Mark. Up.
Money work. Si me quiero educar. Dormir en algún lugar. Un lugar para trabajar. Y si no hay peligro. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el putín entero. Money, pasa verdadero. Si tienes lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero llegaremos antes o después. Solo a lo suyo, que Dios te lo ve. Y por más que tarde lo veré caer. Somos malos buenos y tenemos fe de dinero. Ya lo veré. Yo vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré. De dónde vengo ni cómo fue. Money work.
Yeah, I'm in the door. Let's go.
El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Con dinero. Money work. Yo digo las cosas como son. No quiero ninguna aceptación. Tampoco vengo a pedir perdón porque mis sentimientos se volvieron la canción. Yeah. No me vale mucho como tú me ves. Sabes, tú me llegas solo a los pies. Para mí ser grande es un interés. Ser un buen humano para mí es un deber. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo voy. Money work, yeah. El mundo quiere dinero, yeah, yeah. Money work, se arregla con dinero.
Sí.
Money work, corazón, de corazón. La plata no te hace ser feliz.
Cyber Dreams.
De corazón. De corazón. La plata no te hace ser feliz.
Break it down, break it down.
Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Yeah, 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 yeah. Money work. Money work. Money work. Se arregla con dinero.
I'd like to give a shout out to everybody. Thank you for coming through.
Money work.
This is DJ Torch. I'm out.